Hello, you are with me, the voice of ability for persons with disability. United Nations statistics estimate that over 600 million people live with disability globally, and over 400 million people live with disability in Africa. 40% of Africa's population are made up of people living with disability. 10 to 15% of school-age children in Africa live with disability. Ghana's population is over 32 million, and 8% are people living with disability. How does this impact on persons with disability in terms of policy formulation, marriage and family life, education, healthcare, employment, and so on? For those of us in the disability community, discrimination and stigmatization is the root cause of almost every challenge we face. However, success only comes to those who know how to overcome their challenges and not those who know how to avoid challenges. So join me, the voice of ability and for persons with disability, as I navigate my way through the riveting stories, the unbelievable experiences, and the life-transforming journeys of persons with disability on the Helping Hand TV show. Hello and welcome to another insightful edition of the Helping Hand TV show, where we seek to throw the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability. Like I say, you are welcome. Welcome to my world where disability is not inability. Special thanks to DV Unlimited Company Limited and FCC Fast Chapel, my proud sponsors, and special thanks to you for tuning in. Today is another exciting edition. I'm going to go for a break. When I come back, I'll introduce you to this very exciting edition. It's a Helping Hand TV show. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You are with me, the voice of ability on air for persons with disability. And today I want to introduce you to someone with so much ability. Some people call her the greatest friend. Others call her the sweet companion. And others still call her the faithful worker. She is dependable, reliable, and adorable. And she's committed to lending you a helping hand anytime, anywhere. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome DV Cleaners.
DV Cleaners Alata Samina Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Aloe Vera Shower Gels, DV Cleaners Body Lotions, DV Cleaners Hair Shampoos, DV Cleaners Hair Conditioners, DV Cleaners Liquid Detergents, DV Cleaners Hand Wash, DV Cleaners Floor Cleaners, DV Cleaners Toilet Cleaners, DV Cleaners Cake Soaps, and now introducing DV Cleaners Hand Sanitizers. For bulk purchase, call us on +233 278 308 246 or +233 244 467 326. DV Cleaners, one of the top most made in Ghana products. DV Cleaners, proudly Ghanaian.
And so remember that anytime you purchase any of the DV Cleaners range of products, you are lending a helping hand to a person with disability, and you are supporting H4P Organization's special advocacy for persons with disability. DV Cleaners.
Nature's finest touch.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, H4P is 13 years old. Hooray! And at 13, H4P has embarked on 13 projects towards national development and bringing dignity to disability. Number 1 is the Helping Hand TV show, a media advocacy project that throws the spotlight on the abilities of persons with disability, discussing topical issues concerning disability, and currently is the first and only TV show in Ghana dedicated to disability issues.
The Helping Hand TV show has done a lot because a lot of people every Saturday they stay glued to their TV because they want to watch the Helping Hand show. Because currently that is the only TV show on disability that runs every Saturday. We don't have one, and I congratulate the Helping Hand TV show for this program and also sustaining it.
It's a very educative program. It exposes you to persons with disabilities themselves, and you get to know their lives at first hand.
And it always focuses not on the negative, but on the ability of somebody who has a disability.
Number 2 is the Helping Hand Election Watch series that discusses policies concerning persons with disability, their inclusion, rights and privileges towards national development. Number 3 is H4P Ghana for Peace Summit, a conference that promotes the awareness and the need for peace during elections, where political parties are given the mandate to ensure peace and stability because persons with disability are affected the most during war and conflict.
This is an innovation I've seen for the very first time, and I thank you. Distinguished invitees and representatives of the various political parties, distinguished representatives of the disability community, representatives from various organizations, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to be here today and to be invited to be the chairman for this summit.
The EC, which is the constitutionally mandated body to ensure the realization of the right and the power to vote by all eligible persons, will ensure that the conduct and supervision of the elections will be devoid of all hindrances to effective participation.
All blind and partially sighted persons in Ghana wish to appeal for peace.
Number 4 is H4P Community Project, a one-on-one interaction with persons with disability, families, and institutions with persons with disability, where H4P gives financial and logistical support to help improve the livelihood of persons with disability.
The computer she gave us, this computer has been of very great benefit to the schools.
Number 5 is H4P's Ability Praise Concert, APC, the greatest and the biggest disability entertainment platform in Ghana, where persons with disability are given the opportunity to groom and showcase their talents in arts and entertainment. Number 6 is H4P's Intertertiary Ability Praise Concert, where H4P Organization throws a spotlight on the disability community in our tertiary institutions, thereby creating a platform where persons with disability can be impactful to this nation whilst in school. Number 7 is H4P's National Inter-Schools Disability Fund Games, where special education schools all over Ghana partake in sporting activities, thereby developing their career in sports. Number 8 is H4P Career Guidance and Counseling, a conference organized by the H4P Organization, where students with disability receive direction and professional help in their career. Number 9 is H4P Christmas Parties, where the H4P Organization appreciates persons with disability, gives special treats to persons with disability, families of persons with disability, especially caregivers, to appreciate them for the good work being done. Number 10 is H4P Orphanage Outreach, where the H4P Organization shows love through gifts and donations. Number 11 is Celebration of Love, as part of activities to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Mrs. Christina Nanswa Hackman. Several schools and institutions have benefited from free health screening and physiotherapy sessions for children with disability. Number 12 is the renovation and commissioning of wards, Christina Nanswa Hackman wards, and donations made to the Mana Mission Hospital. And finally, number 13 is the prestigious Chill Awards, instituted by the H4P Organization, the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards in honor of Mrs. Christina Nanswa Hackman, to award persons with disability who have excelled in their various fields of endeavor in 1. Education, 2. Entrepreneurship, and 3. Sports and entertainment. To God be the glory. Great things He has done and greater things He will do.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the Helping Hand TV show. My very special guest, Honorable Abdul Hakim Warishehe, is with me, and we are trying to find out how many more things he can do that he has not told us. Honorable, thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, at what point did politics come in? You are doing so many things all around. You had to leave your passion for something else, but at what point did politics come in?
Maybe I say I've been liking politics ever since I knew myself.
Okay.
Actually, at home, the most program that I've been watching the live broadcast from Parliament since childhood, and in high school I've been involving myself much in debate club. The politics has been in me.
Okay.
Only that after I completed my education, I now decided to go deeply into politics.
Okay.
And I wanted to vie for Member of County Assembly of Tana River in 2017.
Okay.
I was given a stop by my mother during that time, feeling that the space is not there for persons with disability. So maybe I'm just going to waste my time, energies and resources perhaps towards campaigns and thereabout. I went mute. In 2022 again, I wanted to do the same, but she refused again. So I had to re-strategize myself, and looked the only way that could get myself into Assembly of Parliament. So I joined a political party that is ODM in Kenya, and I worked very hard in the party. I joined the party, and I was given the position of the County Disability League in the party, so that my campaign would be around to mobilize more PWDs to join in the party. You know how politics work. So after involving myself into so much politics, and the party saw my effort and my energy, so they decided to give me a nomination. You know, in Kenya, we have 6 slots. 4 Moso slots that have been preserved for persons with 2 for persons with disabilities and 2 for youth.
Oh wow!
Yes, and other seats for women.
Wow!
So political parties are the one that specially elects the individuals to join the parliament after seeing your effort and how fruitful will you be to the party and to the citizens. So the party decided to give me that slot to represent persons with disabilities in the county. So
every political party, it's a must that the 2 slots must be given to persons with disability?
When it comes to identifying, every political party is supposed to identify. But after the general election, the independent body that carries out elections, that is in Kenya, is IEBC, Independent Electoral and Boundary Commission, is mandated now to sit down and decide which political party, based on the performance of the party. So like in my county, the best performing parties are 2. That is the party in government, the UDA, and the ODM party. So the UDA has been able to nominate 1 person with disabilities, and I'm much glad that he has accompanied me to Ghana as well.
Oh wow!
We are together.
Amazing.
He has come to see also to join me and perhaps join all PWDs in Ghana.
Wow!
In that Chill Awards.
Wow!
And myself nominated by ODM. So we are 2 persons with disabilities in that assembly. Yeah.
Amazing. So politics now is what you do. What are some of the challenges rallying people around, getting people to buy into your vision and all that, because you are visually impaired? How has it been?
Politics is interesting, and you know it's a game. The game might fall on you or might be with you. And politics is not easy. It's something that you really must be determined and be ready for anything. And the good thing is that politics is everything. You know, politics is the one that is driving the economy, or drives the economy of a country. and all other matters. So politics, I must say that you must be ready for anything. You must be ready to some people to give you some positive comments. Others, especially the people from your opposition side, they must try to tarnish your name here and there. So that is the game of politics anyway. But I really appreciate that more PWDs come into politics. Because after myself and Honorable Said Kuri, the one that we came with, we are seeing a lot of changes when it comes to the policies and acts or some administrative measures that are being handled by the executive side in my county. And the only influence center is politics. You know, when you have a space to decide what should be done, I think that's the best ever space to be done. Because I was, like you mentioned, in meeting with the members of parliament, you know, out of the discussions that was there, I realized that there's somehow challenge when it comes to voicing of disability matters in Ghana parliament. As a result of maybe the constitution does not allow to nominate people to go and talk for themselves. You know, in disability community, we normally say, nothing for us without us. So any person advocating on your behalf might do it wrongly. The goodwill might be there, but the guidance won't be there. So it's my hope that one time also, the Ghana Constitution maybe is going to be made, or some acts that are going to be realized in Ghana to ensure that some representation is done at the kitchen level, not at the table level. You know, the kitchen is where everything is cooked. You are at the table, you either choose to eat it or to not to eat it. But when you are the main cook, you will cook what you want to eat.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So we are going to go in a break. When we come back, we would ask Honorable a lot more questions about sign language interpreters in Kenya, accessibility. We'll talk about digital platforms, assistive devices, how the disability landscape in Kenya is dealing with all these changes in our world. We'll be right back with the Honorable. It's a Helping Hand TV show. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
Success is a product of hard and wise work. Is 60-second success with the Bishop. Stay tuned.
Welcome. Welcome to 60-second success with the Bishop, where I give you success nuggets for a successful life. To be successful, you must keep moving forward, no matter what. Don't let your past dictate your present. Neither allow your past to influence your future. If you would arrive safely on your success journey, you must learn not to live from your past. Your past victories are supposed to remain in your past, just as your past failures are supposed to remain in your past. Remember that it is so difficult moving forward whilst looking backwards. To be successful, you must strive to live from your passion and not from your past. No matter what your past looks like, whether good or bad, your future holds more prospects and greater things. Keep moving forward. And if for any reason you have to pause, be sure your feet is on the right place and then stand firm, gather the needed momentum and move on again. It has taken 60 seconds for me to give you this success tip, but it will take more than 60 seconds for you to put it to work in your life. So start your journey to success now.
How would you describe your sister? Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman.
Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman, my sister, she was jovial.
Down-to-earth person.
Very kind. Always thinking of something new. Always thinking of what to do to help people. What to do to bring good out of people.
She's sociable. She's respectful. She accepts everybody who comes to her. She quarrels not. She is a peacemaker.
Kind, generous, simple, yet elegant, compassionate, thoughtful, kind-hearted, slow to speak, but quick to listen.
Always making you feel there's more you can do to help people, to help yourself, to help your community. And I think that really helped a lot of people.
She's the one who would, call you and say, you did this, apologize. You did this, go and see this person. You did this, go and do that. So, I mean, more or less the person that we rallied around.
And today, her son, Bishop, would say that had it not been for his mother, it's his mother who gave him this idea. It's his mother who encouraged him to do this. It's his mother who encouraged him to do that. And it's a reflection of who she was. She was a thinker. She was smart. She looked at how she could help people. And I'm happy to say that as her younger sister, I'm the last child in the large family. I'm happy to say that I really benefited from her generosity.
She welcomed anyone who came her way, and she will always be remembered.
I'm still with my very special guest, Honorable Abdul Hakim Warishe. This time he is not online in Kenya, he's right here in Ghana. Honorable, thank you so much for your time.
I appreciate it so much.
We still want to look at the African situation when it comes to disability, especially your home country, Kenya. Let's talk a bit about accessibility. It's been one of the biggest problems for those of us in the disability community. You go to places and they are not accessible. We are still trying to modify the environment to handle that. Let me find out the Kenyan situation. How is it? How far are we away from reaching something good?
When it comes to accessibility, I think we are, generally in Africa, we are facing the same challenge.
Yeah.
Most countries have disability policies that has given, has stipulated very well the issue of accessibility in terms of buildings, road access, electronic usage or equipments. So we are facing a lot of challenges in terms of two things majorly. The first one, when it comes to the building of roads or buildings, despite that the policies are there, but the implementation or making sure that that policy is adhered to, that is the major challenge. There is some reluctance somehow, because I don't want to call it a goodwill per se, but that reluctancy is bringing a lot of challenges, because new buildings are being put up each day and every day. So when a certain new building, like there was a time I tried to visit a building owner because I knew that the building was going to be used by the public. And the person asked me, there are so many buildings, especially even in government buildings, they are not accessible to persons with disabilities. So why me? And putting some these accessible measures, sometimes it has some more some expense towards its development. So as individuals, they find it a little bit not fair to them. So
because if the government is not doing it,
exactly,
why should the individual?
Exactly. So it's a cause that is still ongoing. Like in Kenya, so many big government buildings have been improved so far.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because as I said, the National Council is really working hard to ensure that at least most government buildings are made to fit the accessibility standards, that all persons with disabilities can be able to access the buildings. So lifts are being put up, ramps are being put up. So I might say that we are somewhere. We are somewhere, because it's not easy to go to a government building and see it not accessible. At least those challenges are there. To some buildings are there, but the most problem is to the social buildings or public buildings, which are private-owned building. And the other challenge in terms of accessibility, as I mentioned, is about accessibility to the digital world. Information in terms of phone using computers and braille items for persons with visual impairment. So it's very unfortunate that Africa, we normally depend on importation of these goods. And it depends on the stability of a nation. Like these items in Kenya are very expensive, because $1 is equivalent to 150 Kenyan shillings at the moment. So getting to buy one equipment, no matter how little dollars will be, but when it becomes to Kenyan shillings, is a little bit high. But we thank God for Kenya. At least these accessible items for persons with disabilities are duty-free. They're exempted from paying tax. Actually, including vehicles. In Kenya, as a PWD, you are allowed to import one vehicle within 4 years. That is duty-free without paying any tax. To easy mobility to persons with disabilities. So these are just things that will take time based on the GDP or the growth of a country.
I must say that I was pleasantly surprised when we went to Parliament House. I saw some accessibility at the place. It didn't used to be that. So it was a very pleasant surprise for me. I saw some ramps here and all that. Not everywhere, but I think it's a very good start.
Yes, at least it's a better point to start.
You made a comment that it's better to start somewhere than not to start at all.
Exactly. It's good, at least to start. Maybe you give yourself some time. There's been so many goals, like these SDGs, these Sustainable Development Goals, Millennium Goals, at least for the world. So it's good also for a country to have that disability development agenda as a target. At least we start. Maybe after a few years, maybe 5 or 10 years, we come sit down, evaluate, and see where we are, and maybe discuss further what are we going to improve to ensure that the development keeps growing up.
So we are going to go on a break. When we come back, for those of you who don't know much about Honorable, I'm going to let him tell you his story, how he got his visual impairment, and he's married. We're going to talk about his family and a little bit more about the Honorable that you didn't know. You're going to hear it first time here on the Helping Hand TV show. We're going to go on a break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
We'll be right back.
It's the music segment on the Helping Hand TV show.
I am who I am because of you. If it had not been for you, tell me where would I be? I was lost and sinking deep in sin. Yeah. But you reached out your hands and rescued me. No one can do the things you do for me. Oh, no one else but you. I am who I am because of you. Yeah. If it had not been for you, tell me where would I be? I was lost and sinking deep in sin. Oh, but you reached out your hand and rescued me. No one can do the things you do for me. Oh, no one else but you. But none, yeah, but none, yeah, but no one else but you. But none, yeah, no job, but none, yeah, but no one else but you. Never thought that you could love someone like me. Together be alive for me, yeah. You even go on and call me your very own, yeah. So grateful for your love, your mercy and grace. No one can do the things you do for me, yeah. No one else but you. But none, yeah, but none, yeah, but no one else but you. But none, yeah, no chop, none, yeah, but no one else but you. Cha-cha makabani tamabo, but none, yeah, but none, yeah. Cha-cha makabani tamabo, but none, yeah, but none, yeah. Cha-cha makabani tamabo, but none, yeah, but none, yeah. Cha-cha makabani tamabo, but none, yeah, but none, yeah. Moko 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 bani tamabo, moko 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 bani tamabo, moko moko bani tamabo, but none, yeah, but none, yeah. Moko 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 bani tamabo, moko moko bani tamabo, moko bani tamabo, but none, yeah, but none, yeah. Moko moko bani tamabo, moko 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 bani tamabo, moko moko bani tamabo, but none, yeah, but none, yeah, but none, yeah, but none, yeah, but no one else but you. But none, yeah, no chop, but none, yeah, but no one else but you.
Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. And Honorable Abdul Hakim Wari Shehe is my guest all the way from Kenya. He's visiting Ghana for the first time. He's a special guest of honor for the prestigious Christina Hackman Impact Leadership Awards, the Chill Awards. Honorable, thank you so much for your time.
No, thank you.
For those who are seeing you for the first time, hearing you for the first time, let's talk about your disability. How did you get your disability? Were you born with it? Was it as you were growing? What is the story behind your condition?
Okay, Abdul is a Kenyan, born and raised in Kenya back in 1987. I was born ordinary person, a person without disability. Wow. At the age of 7 years, I got malaria. Okay. That time malaria was very serious in Africa, and I got hospitalized, and I was treated using this drug called quinine.
Okay.
So the quinine ended up destroying my optic nerves.
Wow.
That is when I became blind officially when I was around 8 years old. So I went through a special school, Likoni School
Did it
for the
happen
Blind.
instantly or it was gradual?
It was very gradual, actually.
Okay.
It was very gradual because I started becoming blind at 7.
Okay.
But when I was at around 10 years is when I wasn't able to read print work completely.
I can imagine how devastated your parents were.
They were really disappointed, you know, especially my mother used to cry every now and then.
Wow.
And my sister, our firstborn, you know, my sister loves me a lot. So when she realized that, she used to walk with me very proudly.
Yeah.
So it became a torture when maybe we were walking together and a person stops her and asking her about
her brother.
A brother, yes. It was very concerned for them. But I thank God.
For you, at that young age, did it really affect you? How did you take it?
Actually, I wasn't affected that much. Maybe because I was young and I was seeing life very normal.
Yeah.
It affected me, yes, but not that much. Comparing to my parents during that time.
Okay.
So I was taken to a special school, actually by my sister.
Okay.
Because my mother that time really gave up. She said, let be, whatever God had decided, let us just be. So to her, didn't have that information that a person with visual impaired can go to school, learn and become independent. Yes, it was something new to her.
But medically, was there something they could have done to salvage the situation?
No.
Okay.
No. I was told once the optic nerves, there is no treatment yet in the world that can treat the optic nerve. Maybe it's something that if it will come, well, and if it doesn't come, that treatment, I'm very much okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So I went to a primary and secondary school, special school. That is for visual impaired. Yes. I was taught Braille. Actually, I use Braille up to now.
Okay. Was it difficult learning?
It wasn't.
The Braille?
It wasn't difficult. It wasn't. Maybe because I was young anyway and eager to know.
Yeah.
And yeah, so after there I went to study ICT for the blind.
So you attended special schools all throughout?
Yeah. Yes.
Kindly share some personal experiences with Mrs. Christina Ananswa Hackman.
Whenever she called me or I called her, she would meet me with a song, and you will hear her alto. Then I will also pick up with my treble, and we will sing and sing and sing. We'll sing some hymns and some anthems, and before, if you have anything to say, we go on with it.
We fought and argued a lot. Seriously. But it was all brotherly and sisterly fights and arguments. We were never at odds with anyone, with either me or me with her. You know, we quarreled and we made up immediately.
Talking about her generosity, I remember that when I was in secondary school, my sister and I, Joe and I, in Wesley Girls, would come to spend a long vacation with her, and she'd always give us something to go back with. Mementos, money, clothing, and she was a very stylish person, you know, so you can imagine that her dressing was modern, but she'd give us clothing to go back with, and little things that girls in a secondary school would love to show off with perfume, deodorant, things to put on your dormitory locker, to decorate, postcards, she would give us all that. And we went back to school feeling quite good because we were not a very rich family, but she helped us to fit in, so to speak.
She was a person who gave what she had. She was ready to give. If you needed anything from her, she readily gave. And considering the fact that I come immediately after her, I would say that she was way ahead of me in terms of maturity, and on the education ladder, she was 4 years ahead of me. Even though age difference is 2. I understand that she started school at the age of 4. I started school at the age of 6. So you can imagine.
Whenever she called me or I called her, we would talk and talk and talk and talk. And when my husband was around there, she would say, hey, if you don't stop now, you meet again, you have nothing to talk about too, so you better. But always we had something new to talk about, always. And it's a joy, it was a joy talking to her.
I miss her at times, especially when the birthdays come around. We say, Sister Christine Wokwanka, if Sister Baby were there, she would have called by now. And it just shows how much we miss her, how much we appreciated what she did for us.
She did everything she could to make you feel that we were siblings, that I was her brother and she was my sister.
We enjoyed her company. At home, when we went out with her, everywhere, we enjoyed her.
You just have to watch her or visit her when there's a football match going on in TV. Beyond being more than a cheerleader, she was a referee, she was a coach, she was a technical manager, you name it. I mean, very, very expressive. It was like, pass ball, look, and if the footballers were to hear her voice, I'm sure they would always have won their matches because she always knew the strategy that they should adopt or which direction you should pass the ball. Beyond football, she enjoyed watching other sports as well.
Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine, heir of salvation, purchase of God, born of His Spirit, washed in His love. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long. This is my story, this is my song, praising my Savior all the day long.
Thank you so much, my sponsors, DV Unlimited Company Limited, Fast Chapel, my proud sponsors. And thank you for always tuning in to your favorite show on air, the Helping Hand TV show. I'm going to come your way again, same time next week. But until then, remember, disability
is not inability.
Just before I sign off, let me say a very, 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 very big thank you again to Honorable Abdul Hakim Warishehe and the team that came from Kenya. Thank you so much for honoring my invitation for the prestigious Chill Awards. God richly bless you. I'm going to come your way again, same time next week. Take care of yourselves and be good. God bless you.
Sheila,